Chapter 19 of Revelations of Divine Love, read for LibriVox.org by David Barnes. Revelations of Divine Love by Julian of Norwich. The eighth Revelation, Chapter 19. Thus was I learned to choose Jesus for my heaven, whom I saw only in pain at that time. In this time I would have looked up from the cross, but I durst not, for I wist well that while I beheld in the cross I was surely safe. Therefore I would not assent to put my soul in peril, for away from the cross was no sureness, for frighting of fiends. Then had I a proffer in my reason, as if it had been friendly said to me, Look up to heaven to his Father. And then saw I well, with the faith that I felt, that there was nothing betwixt the cross and heaven that might have harmed me. Either me behoved to look up, or else to answer. I answered inwardly with all the might of my soul, and said, Nay, I may not, for thou art my heaven. This I said for that I would not, for I would liefer have been in that pain till doomsday, than to come to heaven otherwise than by him. For I wist well that he that bound me so sore, he should unbind me when that he would. Thus was I learned to choose Jesus to my heaven, whom I saw only in pain at that time. Me liked no other heaven than Jesus, which shall be my bliss when I come there. And this hath ever been a comfort to me, that I chose Jesus to my heaven, by his grace, in all this time of passion and sorrow. And that hath been a learning to me that I should evermore do so, choose only Jesus to my heaven, in weal and woe. And though I, as a wretched creature, had repented me, I said afore if I had wist what pain it would be, I had been loath to have prayed. Here saw I truly that it was reluctance and frailty of the flesh without assent of the soul, to which God assigneth no blame. Repenting and willing choice be two contraries which I felt both in one at that time, and these be of our two parts, the one outward, the other inward. The outward part is our deadly fleshhood, which is now in pain and woe, and shall be in this life, whereof I felt much in this time, and that part it was that repented. The inward part is an high, blissful life, which is all in peace and in love, and this was more inwardly felt. And this part is that in which mightily, wisely, and with steadfast will I chose Jesus to my heaven. And in this I saw verily that the inward part is master and sovereign to the outward, and doth not charge itself with, nor take heed to, the will of that. But all the intent and will is set to be wonned unto our Lord Jesus. That the outward part should draw the inward to assent was not showed to me, but that the inward draweth the outward by grace, and both shall be wonned in bliss without end by the virtue of Christ. This was showed. End of chapter 19. This recording is in the public domain.